No, see, that's my problem. I have too much spontaneity and not enough productivity. My productivity level has drastically dropped. That's not good. That's my confession.
Practice.
No comment.
Practice. I don't know what to say to that. Practice being spontaneous. Practice having fun. The joy of recovery is that we finally get to experiment. We get to learn new behaviors, and we don't have to do them perfectly. We only need to find a way that works for us. We even have fun experimenting, learning what we like and how to do what we like. Many of us have gotten into a rut with rigidity, martyrdom, and deprivation. One of the new normal experiences many of us have been deprived of is having fun. That's obviously not a new experience. One of the normal experiences is having fun. Another one is being spontaneous. We may not have the foggiest notion what we would like to do for fun, and we may hold ourselves in check so tightly that we wouldn't allow ourselves to try something fun anyway. We can let ourselves go a little bit now and then. We can loosen up a bit. We don't have to be so stiff and rigid. We've so frightened about being who we are. Take some risks. Try some new activities. What would we like to do? What might we enjoy doing? Then take another risk. Pick out a movie we'd like to see, call a friend, and invite him or her to go along. If that person says no, try someone else, or try again another time. Decide to try something, then go through with it. Go once, go twice. Practice having fun until fun becomes fun. Today, I will do something just for fun. I will practice having fun until I actually enjoy it.
What are we going to do for fun?
I don't think I struggle with this.
No.
I
I don't
fun.
think we struggle with it anymore, but I can look at early recovery, and I had a roommate, and he was more cultured, and I remember he would like take me to a coffee shop and we'd just sit there, and I'm like, we're watching a saxophone player, and I'm like, this is so uncomfortable, and I'm drinking my chocolate macchiato, and it was like,
You probably asked for a chocolate milk.
that is the new
Or
fun.
hot chocolate.
No, I got a chocolate macchiato, and I didn't know they had
You didn't
caffeine
know it.
until like,
Oh
I
no.
was like, man, I'm having sleeping problems. But yeah, just in addiction, I think there's an illusion of having fun, so I need to drink, and so the fun and the drinking go together. But then the drinking takes over, the addiction takes over, and things aren't actually that fun because I'm hiding out in a hotel room. I'm basically by myself because other people use my stuff.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
No, but it's this illusion of fun, and then when I get sober, like, what's fun?
Remember we like camping? Except we don't.
No, we went camping
You
after
like
10
camping.
years of recovery.
Yeah.
For the first time in camping, I believe that I've always equated with like a pack of hot dogs and a couple cases of beer.
Yeah.
And then we set up our campsite sober. 10 years, we're 10 years sober. And I'm setting everything up, the kitchen stuff, the goose poo everywhere. And I sit down and the sun is setting and I'm like exhausted, going, how did we do this drinking? Ugh.
I mean I like camping, sort of, ish, but I really, it's dirty.
You're not a
I
camping
don't do
girl.
well.
We just
I tried for you. I also will go fishing for fun.
for an hour.
Yeah.
Like get on the water and
Maybe
then
if
turn
we
around.
had a different kind of boat.
No, I don't think so.
No, but if it was more comfortable.
Like that's like saying if we had a Winnebago,
No, but
we would go
I can spend
camping.
like a day on a boat if I can go be in the shade somewhere, or I can go read a book in a more comfortable
Or
seat.
like if you had
Or
a
there's
sea
somewhere I can-
cruiser.
There's somewhere I can lay down and have a nap.
But I think we can find simple fun, like just everyday fun. Like they're talking about a movie, but like we can even like walking. I know like after I walk with you, it's fun. Like when you're not power
I'm
walking,
fun to walk with.
you're fun to walk with, and you got the little mutts, and you scream when you see a garter snake, and like that's kind of fun. Like that's getting out of the house
like
and doing something fun,
Going down to the water.
or even cooking. Like we like Saturday morning French toast and bacon. Like that's fun in the kitchen. The milling, the laughing, the poking, the prodding.
Especially since Jordan always does the dishes.
Jordan loves doing dishes.
So good. He's so good to us.
He just doesn't like them in the sink.
I try to help him. Oh, he's very particular.
Very particular. What do you do for fun? not your dishes. But I think we come out of a rut of rigidity,
Do you know what was really
martyrdom,
fun?
and deprivation.
You know what was so fun was that rope climbing course. Remember we went as a family, and you climb up and then you climb across.
It was a zip line.
And then there's zip lines in between. It wasn't all zip lines, but there were zip lines in between.
No,
so you have to get
I
across.
went there on the impression that it was
so
zip lining, and then the first 40 feet that you had to actually climb, it exhausted me. Like, I don't have a tree climbing body. I'm more of a bulldozer. And so
you waited at the bottom. There's escape areas.
No, there's an escape area because there was a hold up.
Lady got stuck.
Of a woman that I could totally relate to. She kind of got stuck. I know I wouldn't have got stuck, but I would have been out of breath. I didn't get stuck. And I just chose not to wait. And I just, I waited on the ground. I'm like, I'm done with it. I'm done with this fun. You actually enjoyed it.
I loved it.
Yeah, because it gave you an adrenaline rush.
I was so good at it. I do like zip lines too, but I'm so scared of
heights.
heights.
I also had a friend last night, and it was a good reminder because it brought back memories of fun. And he said, I used to use and play video games, and that was fun. And then my using just got to using, and I didn't even play the video games anymore. I just stared at the ceiling. I was like, wow. That's what addiction does. It takes away
all the
anything that we actually hold value to. I remember when I got into treatment in 2005, like it was kind of boring, and I was like, what can I do? And I used to do models, like little models that you glue together. You have all the directions and painting them. And so I got somebody laughed at me.
It's laughing at you.
And so I asked them, because it's airplane glue. So I had to ask, and they said, yes, it's okay if you do it in the public, in the common area. And so I built models. And I think by the time I graduated rehab, I had built 3 models. I was super proud of them. Painted them all. They have little parts, and the engine goes up. Yeah. So that's fun. Like little things like that. People do woodworking and...
Wonderland is fun.
Wonderland. You like the Wonderland? Yeah.
We should take the kids all the time.
Do you equate with getting out of this region fun?
Yeah.
So you like to do a little travel? You like a little...
I like a road trip.
Getaway, a road trip.
I like any kind of road trip. Even if I get lost, I like getting lost too. Like I
road trips are way less fun though now because nothing's really open.
Well, right
you
now,
can't use the bathrooms.
No.
Remember you went to Merrickville?
We went to Merrickville and there was no bathrooms. Now they would be open. Now the public bathroom along the canal would be open. Or is it a canal?
So in this lockdown, what did you do for fun? How were you spontaneous? It's hard to be spontaneous.
When you're told to stay in your house.
And like I can just go inward and just be like, every day looks the same. Yeah.
That's been happening to me.
You did a puzzle? I did a puzzle. I helped her with one of the puzzles, and I think I must have sat there for 3 hours one evening, and I literally put 5 pieces together. 3 of those pieces were already together. Like that.
You're good at other things.
Like, man.
I finished the 1,000-piece puzzle.
You're putting it together, and it's like...
It was a Ravensburg, which those are not regular puzzles. They're misshaped.
Goodness, now you're so showing off. I have no clue what you're talking about.
They're not...
I did a Ravensburg.
1,000 piece.
Is that like... I
like,
rented a Lamborghini and I was driving it around town because I'm so spontaneous and fun.
I started it one night and I finished it the next night. So, like 24 hours.
Someone would say that would be like a crackhead, spontaneous crack addict.
I did it a little bit obsessively. Like, that's all I did.
I left you.
Well, I also knew that you would not be... We have a small house, and I knew that you wouldn't be okay with leaving it on the table for, like, days on end. Because we use our table regularly.
You're using me
I was
too.
conscious of the fact that, like, it was whatever day, and on Sunday, we do church right here. And every morning we do... Were we doing this then? No. But anyway, I just knew that I can't take up the only table in this house.
Hugs like the lick.
It's so gross.
Damn it.
So I was also trying to be considerate, but I was being a bit obsessive about it.
Well, do something fun. I think planting stuff is fun. Gardening is fun.
A lot of people, I think, are having fun
My
gardening.
dad loves gardening.
And a lot of people right now I've seen are having, they're making artisan breads and sourdough breads.
But my dad is, I would call him an urban gardener, an urban farmer.
Yeah.
Their last house, they had sunflower seeds that like reached up to 13 to 15 feet tall. People could see them out of the back fence.
Do you know what's really fun?
No.
Dutch Blitz.
Dutch Blitz. That's, no.
See, you make a face because
Anyway,
you're not good at it.
What is your fun? How are you spontaneous? How have you survived COVID or surviving COVID? Leave your comments in below. Come, like, share, do that kind of stuff.